South Africa's long-held support for the Palestinian people can be traced back to the time of Nelson Mandela and Yasser Arafat. The two leaders believed that the struggle for freedom by blacks in apartheid South Africa and Palestinians in Gaza and the West Bank were the same. That solidarity has survived for more than 30 years. It may explain why South Africa took the unusual step of opening a case with the United Nations Top Court, accusing Israel of genocide against Palestinians in the war on Gaza.
The case is brought in terms of the Genocide Convention, and South Africa is arguing that Israel has violated its obligations under the Genocide Convention and that there are genocidal acts that are being committed by Israel in the Gaza Strip. And for South Africa to be able to prove that there are in fact genocidal acts that are being committed, they have to show three things. The one is that they have to show that there are in fact acts of genocide that are being committed, and that includes, killing members of a protected group or causing serious bodily harm and mental harm to members of a protected group, or inflicting conditions of life on a protected group with the purpose of destroying that group.
The South African government would have its case heard on Thursday against Israel for alleged acts of genocide committed in Gaza. Since the conflict ensued 3 months ago at the International Court of Justice, Israel stringently denies the genocide allegations.
This conflict is happening against the backdrop of an Israel state that many human rights organizations called an apartheid state. We have Amnesty International and Human Rights Watch that have called Israel an apartheid state, which is a crime under international law. And I think that resonates strongly with South Africa, given its past, its past of apartheid as well, which the existing ANC government, fought against. So there may well be other motivations.
2 days of preliminary hearings at the ICJ begin with lawyers for South Africa explaining to judges why the country has accused Israel of acts and omissions that are genocidal in character in the Gaza war, and has called for an immediate halt to Israel's military bombings. Thursday's opening hearing is focused on South Africa's request for the court to impose binding interim orders, including that Israel halt its repeated military attacks. A decision will likely take weeks.